Hello, everyone. Welcome to another weekly oracle message for the zodiac, where we pull one card from an oracle deck for each of the signs of the zodiac weekly. So grateful that you're here. Please remember that you do embody the full zodiac, but if you just want to watch your sun, moon, and rising, they will be released individually tomorrow. But if you want to watch the full video, you do embody the full zodiac. If you know your rising sign, you can apply the house's energy to each of the signs and get a full reading. And also, this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading, so it will apply generally to you, and generally it will apply to you. So please use your discernment, take what resonates, leave the rest for who it is meant for, and move on. And if you want a personal reading from me, I do not do that. There's a whole process you'll have to go through celestialgrove.academy, www.celestialgrove.academy, and that will be the process for getting a reading from me. I will never approach you asking to do a reading for you. I expect you to come to me. So don't get scammed out there. Scammers are out there trying to scam us. And this week we are going to pull one card from the Kuan Yin Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. I am not affiliated in any way, but I love Alana and I love her work. She is such a beautiful, beautiful soul, and I'm so grateful for the work that she's put out into the world. So today we are going to pull one oracle card from the Kuan Yin Oracle deck for each of the zodiac signs. And we are going to start with Sagittarius because at the release of this video, it is Sagittarius season. So let's begin with Sagittarius. Here we go. So Sagittarius, you have the 10 sisters of life. Or of light, and I did say life though, and I feel like it's of life too. So I feel like you are being supported by the divine realm to come into your power, to overcome. I feel like there's an overcoming that is happening, but you are supported by divine beings all around. And here comes my kitty cat Slinky to join your reading a little bit. So she's bringing in a curious spirit. So I feel like you need to bring in a curious spirit and also know that you are divine and you have divine help. You have divine help and assistance available to you. I feel like ascended masters are around you to help you. You just need to pray and ask for the assistance and be willing to move forward, to push through, to keep going. There's kind of like this keep going. I feel like you're right at the finish line, Sag, but you don't quite see the finish line yet. Some of you know where the finish line is and that you're right there, but others you don't realize it is there. It is going to work out. Keep going. You are supported. So rely on your spiritual support is what I'm hearing. And there's a need to believe in yourself and to believe in your abilities. Like really believe in yourself and believe in your abilities and your ability to do it, and just keep going and trust that it is going to work out for you. And you are being supported, guided, and cheered on by the spirit realms. They are cheering for you because you're not giving up and you're continuing to move forward. You're overcoming, and it seems like it's not working, but it is. And just trust me, keep going, Sag. There's the keep going energy. And then what's coming through really, really strong is to believe in yourself and believe in your abilities. Like as much as the spirit realm believes in you, I feel, because they really, really believe in you and they're there. They're by your side. They're by your side and they want to help assist you to get through this time. So be prepared to keep moving through and expect it to cause you to grow and shine. And be true to yourself, Sag. All right, beloved Sag, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Capricorn, you got Weave the Future Golden. Capricorn, I feel like it's time for you to take full responsibility and full awareness, conscious awareness of your actions and your moving forward. And it's time for you to move forward in a way that creates the future that you want to live in. It's time for you to do actions now, take action this week, for things that aren't going to show up for months, weeks, and sometimes even years. Be willing to take action now to create the future that you're wanting to create. But don't spend too much time in future thinking, Capricorn. Spend enough time on future thinking to understand where you want to go and how you think you can get there. And then come into the now and move with determined action. And understand that you belong creating the future that you want to belong in, that you belong creating the future that you want to live in, that you belong creating a beautiful life for yourself and for others. And the others may not belong as much. Some may come, some may not. And that's not for you to decide. It's for you to decide your future, where you belong, and to get in alignment with your future and where you belong in the now, and to let other people get in alignment with their own place and now, however they see fit to do that. But I feel like there's a need to take responsibility and just become the full director of your life, and really map out how you want to go and where you want to go, but also loosely map that out. Be like, it doesn't have to be this way, but this is my best thought and idea of how it could be right now. But the most important thing is to move forward and put action. And this is a week of continuing to move forward in the now for that golden future. But not focusing on the golden future, focusing on the now. I hope this makes sense, Capricorn. Your power is in the now, and it's time for you to stand up and to take your power into the now and to, weave your future golden. You got this, Capricorn. For some of you, I feel like there's a partnership coming too. So be open to partnership. And it might not be love. It might be a business partnership, or, a life partnership. That would be love, wouldn't it? But I don't know. It doesn't have to be love. It might be a friendship or something like that. Be open to allowing others in. Because I don't know, Capricorn, I feel like the future that you're determined to weave golden, there's some that you want to be there with you, but they don't. And you got to let them go. And then there's others that you need to be open to receiving, because they do belong with you. And you don't want to miss out on the love and the partnership that is available to you. So be open to accepting new people and looking at new partnerships kind of this week. And I'm not saying love. It's not necessarily love. Business partnerships, business or co-workers. There's something about that. Be open to allowing, and you'll know because they will show you clearly that they also are heading where you want to go. And you both belong there. All right, beloved Capricorn, I hope this message helped. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, beloved Aquarius, you got this sacred river, Yangtze. So, Aquarius, I really do feel like there's a need for you to detach and to... I don't know, is it meditate? Meditate maybe is what I want to say, because I'm like getting the silence, take time for you. There's to connect to your higher self, to connect to the higher divine. Take time this week to connect to the higher divine in whatever form that is for you. God, Goddess, whatever. Connect to the highest divine love. Find time to sit in silence with the highest divine love and allow it to wash over you and to cleanse you and to renew you. The sacred river Yangtze eternally flows and changes. And just as the river flows and changes course, You too are evolving, Aquarius. Veils and sheaths that once covered your soul are being washed away, cleansed by sacred water of love. Specifically indicates that your emotional life and your life direction are being purified and healed this week if you allow it, Aquarius. Changes in the flow of energy within you and in the momentum of your life are imminent. This is exciting news, Aquarius. You're growing, you're changing, and soon your life circumstances will reflect this new inner growth. Trust and believe in the process and allow the cleansing and the renewing, Aquarius. All right, beloved Aquarius, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, beloved Pisces, you got sweeping Sister Willow. Pisces, I'm hearing it's time to believe your heart about where you belong and to quit listening to anyone else. Nobody outside of you can feel your feelings and know your heart's desires. It's time to believe your heart about where you belong and to follow your heart. No matter what they say, what they think, they'll come around, they'll see that, yeah, maybe their advice wasn't actually so good. I don't know, Pisces. I feel like you don't need to listen to them this week. Whoever them is, they don't know. They're giving good sound advice, though. That's the tricky part, is they are giving good sound advice. The thing is, your heart knows. Your heart feels the pull. Your heart is calling, and it's time to listen to your heart. It's time to believe in your heart. It's time to believe in what your heart wants to lead you to go. It's time to believe your heart leading, your heart intuition, your heart magic. It's time to believe in yourself, Pisces, and not believe in them, no matter how logically they may sound. And the sweeping Sister Willow is gently bringing you healing for forgiveness and releasing of the old pain. Let her branches gracefully sweep any sadness and pain from your heart and soul. Your time for greater inner freedom is dawning, and the cleansing sadness and healing of forgiveness is the pathway to that greater freedom now. You deserve this freedom, and you are swiftly becoming ready to gift it to yourself with the help of Kuan Yin. Thank you, Kuan Yin, for your help with Pisces this week. All right, beloved Pisces, that's the message I have for you. I hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. Aries, you got spin the silken thread divine. And Aries, this is the second time for me recording this because the first time I didn't hit the record button. And what I was saying was you need to continue forward and be very diligent and focused. And that the fact that I recorded a whole message for you and didn't hit the record button means I was not focused. And it's also a part of the message for you this week, Aries. Pay attention to the little details and make sure that you're not leaving something behind, because I feel like you're moving forward with something and it's tedious type work. It's tedious work. Spinning the silken thread it's just continuous work, the same thing over and over again. You keep going and you have to pay attention to that thread so that it doesn't get tangled, so that it doesn't, mess up. And spinning it divine means to spin it into its perfect order, just like it was supposed to go. So you are meant to move forward. You're meant to continue on something. And what I was saying in the recording that didn't record is that this is not something that you're starting. You've already started. So it's something that you believed in yourself enough to start. You believed in the ability to spin that silken thread divine, and so you started, and you need to continue to move forward. I feel like some doubts may try to come in this week that try to tell you that it's not going to be worth it, or that you should quit, and that, it's not going to work out anyway. But don't believe that. As long as you stay diligent and you stay focused and you keep moving forward, Aries, you are a starter. You're a starter, and you did start this for a reason. So you might need to tap into that reason to keep going. You need to keep going now. It's no longer time to start. You don't want to stop and start something new, because you've come this far with this. So you have to keep going and be diligent, and also stay focused. Notice what you're doing. Really notice what you're doing, because I didn't fully notice that I didn't hit record. So I feel like it made the message a little bit lesser because it wasn't the first authentic round. I don't know. It might be. I think it actually made it better. And I think that it's a part of the message in truth, is that to really pay attention and to focus. But also, if you do realize that you missed a step, go back and fix it. And don't dwell on the missed step, but praise yourself for your ability to notice the misstep and go back and fix it. And continue to spin that silken thread divine by continuing to diligently move forward and trust and believe in yourself, and don't allow doubts to interfere with the process, because you need to keep moving forward. And if you feel like you are losing motivation, tap into why you believed that you should start this in the first place. And as you tap into that, you can use that belief for a regaining of momentum and motivation. All right, Aries, that's your message this week. Keep moving forward. You got this. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. Okay, Taurus, you got Call of the Dancing Crane. Oh my goodness, Taurus. For a lot of you watching, you are being called to a higher purpose, and it's time for you to step into it with beauty and grace, not with strength and courage. Like, you just need to flow into this calling and leave all those behind that don't believe that you are meant for this, because you are meant for this. You've been called for this. Your heart is calling you. It's time to follow the call of your heart. It's time and to flow into it and flip off the haters, because they don't understand anyway. And what would it mean to follow the path that the haters want you to go? It would mean the lack of dance, the lack of joy, and that's not worth it. So you need to allow yourself to flow and to don't listen to the haters. This is a week to listen to your heart and to trust where you believe that you belong, and to allow yourself to dance and to flow with life in the way that you believe that you belong, flowing with life. If you don't think that you belong, putting out, the same thing every single day in the same way, well, it's time for you to change things up and to let people know how you can now move forward serving them. But you might need to change some things up, for real. There might be a need for some change, but it could be graceful change, Taurus. And I think it will be. And you gotta follow your calling where you feel that you belong. And you've got to ignore the haters, because the haters are gonna hate. And it's just what they do. Allow the haters to do their job. It's hating, it's what they do. But yeah, Taurus, the dancing crane moves through the waters and muddy marsh with elegance and grace. The mating call and the dance of the crane is full of beautiful movement and flow. There are times when the astral waters of our emotional life become stagnant and will benefit from the healing movements, grace, and beauty of the dancing crane. The call of the dancing crane The call of the dancing crane is a reminder that sound can be healing too. This is particularly so when your thoughts, beliefs, and emotional patterns do not support you in living the spiritual destiny you We're born to live, Taurus. It's time to align your thoughts, beliefs, and spiritual patterns and emotional patterns with the destiny that you know you were born to live. And to not listen to anyone else because they don't know. They don't know. All right, beloved Taurus, I hope this message helps you. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, beautiful Gemini. You got Daughter of the Phoenix. When the soul is ready to spread its wings, it goes through a deep cleansing, purification, and preparation for new levels of spiritual wisdom, power, and light. Just like the phoenix that's baptized through the celestial fire to be born anew, Gemini, you are going through such a phase of heavenly purification, preparation, and initiation. This is an advanced phase of your soul growth, and soon after, you will enjoy greater spiritual peace, divine power, and advancement on your divine life path. So be willing to go through the purifying fires and understand that the heat that you're feeling from these fires is to purify you, to strengthen you, and to advance you on your divine life path. Kuan Yin, as the daughter of Phoenix, has been through fire both physically and heavenly, and she has ascended into a position of great spiritual peace, power, and authority. She guides you now to claim your rebirth, your ascent, and your rise from the ashes. Allow the fires to burn and be willing to call upon Kuan Yin for your rise. It's time, Gemini. Rise. All right, beloved Gemini, that is the message I have from you this week. Oh, it is beautiful. Thank you, Gemini, for joining me. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, beautiful Cancer, you got Blossoms of the Sky Dancer. Cancer, I feel like this is a week to evaluate your beliefs and to move them through the filter of your heart's emotions and see which beliefs still resonate with you and you should keep close, and which beliefs no longer feel right to your heart, so you must release. So I feel like there is an inventory of beliefs is necessary this week. And Kuan Yin dances creative energy and light across the sky, causing blossoms to descend. In the same way, when we tap into our spiritual power of creation, we cause our life and all of life around us to begin to bloom. Creation is a natural spiritual power within you, Cancer. Force can slow down the process. It's time to stop striving and to allow your manifestations to bloom. Trust, let go, and allow your creations to flow. So no forcing this week, beloved Cancer. Allow this week and take inventory of your beliefs and see which ones are helping you to allow the blossoming of the manifestations in your life, and which ones are causing you to be more forceful than you would want to be. But always run them through the filter of your heart. All right, beloved Cancer, I hope this message helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, beloved Leo, you got Dynasty of the Divine Mother. Kuan Yin appears to you, Leo, this week as the Divine Mother. The only wish of the Divine Mother Goddess is that all beings be spiritually free. Especially you this week, Leo. Can you allow yourself to be spiritually free? Free to love, free to enjoy life? The Divine Goddess calls you to realize your true nature, to fall in love with your own divinity, Leo. Enlightenment is a culmination of many small steps, each one as a drop of water forming a divine ocean of love and peace. An ocean that washes away fear, separation, and scarcity, and bathes us in abundance and bliss. Be willing to be willing to be bathed this week, submerged in love and bliss. Be willing to put yourself in situations that you can feel love and you can feel bliss, and to just immerse yourself in it, submerge yourself in it. What's the word I'm looking for? Bathe yourself in the love and the bliss that you're able to create for yourself, Leo. You carry the torch of enlightenment within you. Let it shine each day this week, Leo. All right, beloved Leo, I hope that this message helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. Beautiful Virgo, you got the Empress of the Pearl. Kuan Yin is showing up as the Empress of the Pearl, asking you to love and trust in yourself and your ability and the processes. You have an inner gift of great value, Virgo. It was born of struggle, adversity, and challenge. But in wisdom, you know that suffering can lead to true growth, provided you're willing to search for a way to heal through it. Seeing challenges as ways to expand your spiritual light empowers you to focus on the growing light within, rather than getting caught up in all the suffering. So Virgo, I feel like this week you need you. You need you this week. You need to show up for yourself, to be a love for yourself, and you need to focus on your love and your nurturing for you and not the chaos around you. Can you let the chaotic environment go and let yourself love you? I feel like that's the challenge for you this week. To focus on your love and your light, no matter what may come. All right, beloved Virgo, I hope this message helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, beloved Libra, you got immortal treasures. I feel like you need to be mindful of where your heart belongs this week. You carry within you a precious, immortal treasure, Libra. Treasures that exist beyond life and death, belonging to the celestial, heavenly realms of the divine presence within you. Kuan Yin is now guiding you to honor these treasures, the gifts of your soul, which include the ability that you have to transmit healing. Honor yourself as a healer, beloved Libra. Whether formally or informally, your soul brings a special healing light to humanity. You have divine support in your role as a healer, in whatever way, usual or highly unusual, that this is unfolding for you now. Yes, Libra, you are a healer, and you are meant to use your healing love. And that may be just by being you. Be willing to be true to you. And again, take inventory of where you feel your heart belongs. All right, beloved Libra, I hope this message helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Scorpio, you got Dance of the Butterfly Queen. I feel like you need to protect your thoughts and move forward with grace this week. Move forward, dance with life, have fun with life too. And protect your thoughts, even from you and from yourself. Allow yourself to have fun with life this week. Scorpio, a pure heart and sincere love will attract divine grace this week. And with the grace of Kuan Yin, the butterfly queen, that which was impossible becomes possible for you. From the caterpillar to the winged creature of delight, you cannot restrain what divine grace ordains, no matter how incredible it may seem to be. Whatever has been troubling you, Scorpio, or whatever has been inspiring you, allow grace to infuse the situation or dream so that it may unfold with divine perfection. Allow the butterfly queen to dance, and she will bring healing and grace to your life situation now. With the lightness of step and grace in her heart, Kuan Yin, the butterfly queen, brings healing to you and yours. All right, beloved Scorpio, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video with me. I hope that you enjoyed this week's oracle message for the zodiac. I hope that you were able to gain a lot of wisdom and help along your path. And I thank you all so much for being here. I pray Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless each and every one of you with love, joy, and abundance that made it to the end of this video. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Mother, Father, God, and Goddess, for the blessings upon them. And so it is. Shalom. Thank you all so much. Don't forget to check out celestialgrove.academy. And until the next one, walk in love.